What we're going to do today is a VO2 test on the bike. And what VO2 is the volume of oxygen that your body can utilize during exercise. We test all levels. I mean, that's one barrier that we try to break down, is that the novice comes in and says, I've read about the VO2, I've seen it in, triathlete magazine, cycling magazine, running magazine, but I don't think it's for me. And actually, the best time to take a test is when you're first starting out, so you start your training correctly. Other than going to a college or university or to some kind of a scientific lab, this is the most accurate test that you can get. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to be wearing the mask. I'll have this neoprene mask. It seals all the air, and the only air that comes out is the air that I expel out of my body, and it'll go through the tubes into the computer, and it'll tell the computer, for example, what form of energy I'm utilizing at that particular time, whether it's carbohydrates, whether it's fats, protein, whatever, for energy. It's measuring all the air that's coming out of me, and it's also reading my heart rate. So those numbers are going in there, and it'll be graphed as a test goes along. And by reading that, it'll show where my lactate threshold is, what my VO2 is. We also have a second computer hooked up here, which is called the CompuTrainer. And the CompuTrainer, the test that we're going to use today is called a ramp test. And it's just that, it's a ramp. So every minute, the computer will add 20 watts of resistance until I can no longer go into my maximum effort. Well, this is set up for a 20-minute test. The years that we've been given the test, we've only had one person who's an elite cyclist reach about 1920. So nobody's ever maxed the test. I'm probably going to last about 12 minutes, 13 minutes today.
I love it. 15-17. Good job. Whew.
I think the VO2 number is more of a bragging rights number to say what you got. You can say my VO2 is this compared to Lance Armstrong or something like that. The real numbers that are usable for myself and for our athletes is the training heart rates. That's the biggest thing that we want to get out of this. For weight loss, you can also use those numbers to say, well, at this point you stop burning carbohydrates, you start burning fats. So if we want to put a person on a program for fat loss, we would say, this is the ideal heart rate zone for you to train around.